Hi guys, wow, just sat down and thought, oh, what am I going to talk about today? Don't know, I'm busy cleansing myself with Paolo Santo. Um, just a bit of Paolo Santo. You know, I think a lot of the times where we go wrong in life is we we constantly feel the need to want and want. What is that? What is that energy? What is that word? I want, or I need, or I must have. Um, it really is a really low vibration that brings in fear. Obviously, it brings in fear. Some people argue with me and say that you need that drive to get what you want. I kind of like the word drive, but in the way I see drive is there is a difference between wanting and needing something and having goals and achieving certain things that you feel in your heart. You see, when I want and need something, it comes from here. When I strive for something that I believe is real and true, it comes from here, my heart. So there is a definite difference between these two aspects. So if you feel love, say for somebody, and you like, oh, I really love this person, or if you think, I need this person, or I want this person, it comes from two different places. One comes from fear, which is the mind, and one comes from the heart. Now, some will argue, I followed my heart and he broke my heart or she broke my heart. It's irrelevant to your journey. All of that is irrelevant, and that's what we tend to make the mistake that we think that what we want or what we feel is ultimately the end result, and then that sort of completes something within us in the sense of we'll feel better or things will be fine and everything will be okay, and that's what my purpose is, when it's absolutely not. None of that is actually important. It's all just an illusion. It's to keep you kind of moving, keeps you kind of going so you can't look at anything else. It's a very clever way of a system trying to stop you from being who you are. So even when you work on a heart set level, you have to be aware that ultimately what your heart desires is part of the journey, but not everything. Because ultimately you are everything, you are your journey. So whatever you do at any given moment is part of a beautiful journey of yours. So we have to find the balance in this, and we have to always remember to never focus fully, whether from the heart or from the mind, on certain things that will stop us on our journey of life, which is never ending. It's a continuation. So the thing is, I don't come from a point of view now where everything is a certain point and that's it. I don't come from that. I say, how long is a piece of string? You might do this, well, I would do this. It's as long as it is, and it's a continuation, and that's how I see life. And this is why I say we never die. There's no such thing as death. We continue. Therefore, relax, take your time and enjoy yourself. So many people look at the clock. So many people look at their age. So many people think I've only got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years. I mean, doesn't that tell you everything? Doesn't that say to you straight away, oh my God, look at the pressure they're putting on themselves? Isn't that scary? I mean, what gets me is you never know whether you're going to get knocked over by a bus tomorrow. You never know if a disease comes to you or something really bad happens in that sense that you think, oh my God, I'm only here now for another day or two. Same with partnerships, same with friendships. My perception now of all of that is love the person that you're with like it's their last day, because you never know what's going to happen in life. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, and you may say to me, but that's a contradiction of what you've just said. But I think I've got this kind of idea now that there is nothing wrong with putting too much love into something than putting too much hate into something. there is an energy which is light that we can use and work with. And, like sometimes I'll say, some addictions are brilliant. Like my addiction is to crystals. Is that dangerous? Well, not really, because the addiction of crystals I'm working with them, I feel them, I love them. Okay, they may cost me a lot of money, but in the end of the day, it'll always work out, and it's only just money anyway, so there's no big deal. It is what it is. I'd far rather spend my money on crystals and waste my money on them than on alcohol, smoking, drugs and all that. So, some addictions are pretty good, right? So that's how I kind of see it. Life is a wonderful thing when you learn to let go of certain aspects of fear which is attached to what if, when, why, how, I need, and all of these things that are all attached to fear. It's all fear-based. Ask me what I need. Nothing. Ask me what I want. Nothing. Ask me what I believe in. Whatever comes along at any given moment. Ask me where I'm going tomorrow. Haven't got a clue. Ask me what my future holds. I don't know, but I'm actually excited about it. Ask me, what do I think about life at this moment? I think life is really beautiful because what I see is beauty around me, and I see the possibilities and the growth and everybody becoming stronger. Many people are awakening. I see love everywhere, and in and amongst all of the darkness, there is so much light, and so many people are now becoming light workers. Do you see what I'm trying to share with you? I'm trying to share with you what's called energy of positivity. Positivity is a choice, okay? I choose to see the good in everything. So that means if I've gone through a bad day, I choose to look at the good in that. If somebody's hurt me and caused effect to me, I choose to look at the good in that. So whoever looks at me bad or calls me crazy, you've got to stand for something, right, guys? Do you understand that? You've got to stand for something. What is it you stand for? You can sit in the middle of a fence nice and easily and watch both sides, but you've got to stand for something, surely. You've got to believe in something. And when you believe in something, you'll always get people who go, yay! And then you get the haters. You're always going to get that. That's kind of life. It's what happens. You're either loved or you're hated. That's the way it is, because this hate energy is because they don't agree with what you agree with, or they whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. I love you. Come on, haters. Come and sit down. Take a seat. It's okay. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We stop ourselves so much in life because of the haters, because of the fear of what people think about us. No! Don't do that! The end of the day, guys, you're always going to get people who think differently from you because of what I've shared with you over these few years. Everybody is on a different level. And if somebody says, no, I don't believe that, what? You mean he reads people's futures? He actually heals people from illnesses and depression? Nah, a lot of rubbish. He's a scam artist. He's making a fortune on people. You're always going to get people that say that. And the only way you can change that perception is just believing in what you do and say. I mean, what do you believe in? Ask yourself, what do you believe in? Okay, now that you've thought of what you believe in, do you actually put that into practice? Do you actually do what you say? Or do you hold yourself back a lot of the times because you're frightened of what other people think? Nothing stops me from my ideas, thoughts and feelings of a future. I just do it, okay? Without the thought of what somebody's going to think or feel. It's not their life. It's none of their business what I do in my life. And it's equally none of my business what they do in their life. So you will always get people who are lost, who don't know who they are or what they are, and they're then the haters because they don't know what to do, because these people who are haters are the people who really don't have any values or know what to do. They just know what they hate. And the only reason why they hate is because they don't know what to do or what they want to be or who they are. So this hate, it's only a word, by the way, hate. It basically means fear. They don't hate you, they just fear their life. They fear because they don't know what on earth they're going to do in their life, and they pretend most of the time. But when you actually find your path and know what you want to do and believe in it and go with it, that's a beautiful thing, and surely that's why you're here. So we must ultimately always remember to follow our truth, our heart, our belief of what we feel is right. Doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong. I don't care if you fall and slip and you make a mistake. All I care about is, did you do it? Did you? Yeah? Well, good for you. Hey, I'm not interested whether it went wrong. Because did you learn from that? Well, Mark, it went wrong, and she didn't love me anymore. Oh, the business failed. Well, did you learn from it? Yeah, what did you learn? Well, I learned this and learned. Well, then there you go. Now the next person you meet is going to be even more amazing, and you'll know why. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Oh, Matt, guess what? I've met somebody else and did it. Yeah, so what about that lesson that you learned a few months ago? How did that feel? Oh, man, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Exactly. Every lesson, every pain, every fall, every bit of suffering that you and me go through is the best lesson in the world for us to grow. And then eventually we look back and go, wow, have I become strong? And you have. You do every day. You're becoming stronger every day. You're learning every day. You're falling. You're feeling pain. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming stronger all the time, if there isn't such thing as time. Along your journey is a beautiful, beautiful adventure. Doesn't matter, you jump off the journey, you fall off it, you freeze, you hurt, doesn't matter. You're still on your journey. Every day you're on your journey. And miracles happen. Miracles happen. And what is a miracle? Don't make the mistake in thinking a miracle is simply perfection, beauty. It makes me feel wonderful. A miracle is sometimes when you're stopped. Sometimes when something so traumatic could have happened, you're stopped from it. And then you're thinking there was something wrong and everything's gone wrong. No, nothing's gone wrong. It's all gone right. Everything goes right. Everything is fine. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be. Where you are right now is where you're meant to be. Where you're going to is exactly where you're going. Life is amazing. Yes, Mark, but everything is going wrong. No, babes, it's going right. It's all going right. And one day you will see how amazing you are and why you went through this. So my message to you today, guys, after babbling for 15 minutes or whatever, is this. You are absolutely amazing, and what you've been through is amazing, and all the pain and suffering is amazing, because that makes you powerful. That makes you a seer. That makes you a feeler. It makes you an emotional soul who's become stronger to the feelings that many people can't cope with. You have. You are a master of these feelings. You are a master of your emotions. You are a guru of suffering and pain. That makes you amazing. Amazing. And I bow to my mirror and I say that every day to me, through every bit of suffering I've been through, because it's made me a great, powerful soul who feels more, understands more, and is ready for a more beautiful life each step I take, just like you. Get ready for your miracles, get ready for your love, get ready, because they're there every single day. Have a great day, guys. Love you all from the Pure Energy Healing Academy, from Mark Bayeski YouTube channel. I mean it. Have a great day, guys. Go out into Mother Nature, sit down, maybe do some writing today. Just a little bit of writing, anything. Just write some stuff down. Just let it come through. Write something down. Doesn't matter what. You might surprise yourself. Have a great day. Catch this.